In the previous video, we talked about how to edit a video. Now, let's talk about titles, transitions, and creating a final product. By repeating the steps of Command B to cut and removing unwanted clip, I edited this video of over 40 minutes to less than 2 minutes. So now we want to go and insert titles followed by transitions. You'll find titles in the event library. So here is the media, next audio, next titles. You click on the titles. There are different titles that are available, but if you want to put a title on a clip, the best format is to use standard lower third title. So you click that and then you bring that on top of your video clip, and then you type in rectum and this is LSD granular tumor. All right, so let's check whether you have the title. Okay, you could do the same thing and bring one more title and insert it on top of here. So that's how you place your titles. In terms of transitions, so let's go to the event library and click on the transitions. There are several different transitions. The best one and the simplest one is cross dissolve. And the second one is circle open. And this is used when you want to move from an endoscopy video to fluoroscopy or histology or cytology videos or images. So that's where you circle open. So we'll use cross dissolve for now. So you click and you drag it down and you place in between the clips. So it is a 1 second transition. So if you see how the transition looks, right, very, very subtle. The best thing is to minimize the use of transitions, and if you want to use a transition, just stick with cross dissolve. So we have edited the video, we inserted titles, we inserted transitions, and then I want to finalize this video and then bring it back into the final product where I will use Video GIE template images to create the final product, and that's when I will put my audio. So come here and share as a file. So this is okay. Next, save. And we're going to do this. So this is rendering, putting the media together, the video clips, the titles, and the transitions together. And we should be ready in a minute. And let's see. Okay, here is our product. I want to click it open and see and play. So I have my titles and a nice transition. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this, if I don't complete my editing now, I'm going to keep it in my folder, video submission folder. And bring it to the video case report. So you want to make sure you're well organized. So I want to bring that media back. So let's go back. So go back to the media. So go back to the video GI event, and you want to bring your video GIE rectal EMR and import it into there. All right. So now we'll go back to that project. So this is the video GIE rectal EMR project. Go back to the media. So we have this 1-minute video. All right. So this is not needed. So what we'll do is I select, I remove, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my sequence of images from video GIE and drag them to the project line, and then they have what we call Ken Burn effect. So you come, this is the Ken Burns effect. You want to make it as fit. So click fit. All of them fit now. So as you can see here, you don't see any movement. All right. So here is my video where I should insert my video, and I bring my video here. And let's see where we are. So I have all the material here. So now I'm ready to record. So in order to record, you come here, record voiceover, and check your voice. If it is too orange, that is too loud. If it is green, about 3 dots or 4 dots, that's pretty good. So now you bring your cursor to the beginning and then start the red button to start recording. So this is a case of endoscopic mucosal resection of a large rectal polyp. We have no disclosures. And let me share with you the story of this patient. Is a 52-year-old woman who was referred for endoscopic mucosal resection of a large laterally spreading granular tumor. We removed it using saline injection with a little bit of methylene blue to lift the polyp, followed by serial hot snare resection using endocut Q313 setting. As you can see here, this was our first resection. And following each resection, we observed the base to assess the depth of resection and also check for any bleeding. Fortunately, we had no bleeding. This was a large polyp that required multiple resections. And as you can see, the resection base is limited to the submucosa with no obvious recurrence. As per protocol, we applied APC to cut down the risk of any recurrence. To limit delayed complications, we closed the defect with through the scope clips in a zipper fashion from one end to the other end. The patient did well without any immediate or delayed complications following EMR and clip closure. In summary, so you want to make sure that your video and your audio are in sync. I was a little bit out of sync, so I purposefully did this, and to make sure that there are no audio gaps and you talk about your conclusions. And as you can see here, in this audio, we had some gaps. So you could, as for the video GIE, you don't need to start from the beginning. You can let these slides run fast and start with your case and then talk through the case until the conclusions with no gaps. And then you share it again. So this is what it takes to do video editing. It is fairly simple, fairly straightforward. You can do a good job if you record clean video with no picture-in-picture effect, no patient identifiers, and record from one end to the other end, and then get yourself organized with all your images in the folders. Bring the media into your video editing software, open a project, bring the material into the project, edit, insert titles, insert transitions, and record voiceover and finalize it. And here is the final product. So let's see how it came. So this is a case of endoscopic mucosal resection of a large rectal polyp. So that's pretty good. I hope this teaching session on video editing is useful to you.